Good afternoon, and welcome to San Diego City College's final Welcome Week program today. So glad you could join us. My name is Lori Oldham, and I'm with the Office of Student Affairs. Many of you are reporting to campus for the first time this week, and for those that did, I'm sure it was so exciting to get back. Just know that our services, while we are open, we still operate a lot of them remotely, so you can utilize that operating mode as well. The other thing is that with the pandemic and the unknown about what's going on, because it remains a fluid situation, just know that safety is first and foremost at San Diego City College. And while some of you will be taking classes on campus, the majority of you will be still taking them remotely. Safety is our number one concern. We will continue to follow CDC guidelines as well as local health authorities with their recommendations to ensure the safety of all students, faculty, staff, and administrators. So I wanted to give a huge shout out to President Shabazz and our Vice Presidents Marciano Perez, Chile Chavez, and John Parker for all the work that they've done to create a campus-ready environment just for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our Welcome Week folks that are here this afternoon. So I'd like to begin with our Promise program, and so I'm going to ask Brenda and Miguel to come to the podium, if you will, virtually speaking. So I'll let you all take it away. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lori. Again, thank you for inviting us again to attend the virtual Welcome Week. We are very honored to be here today. My name is Brenda Torres, San Diego Promise Program Coordinator, and I welcome you all. I know this is the first week. I hope everybody's having an amazing first week of school. So I'm going to talk today about an amazing program that we have here on campus, and that program is the San Diego Promise Program. It's a program that provides up to 2 years of free tuition and health fees. We also provide additional support services such as counseling, peer mentor component. So our whole goal for Promise is to support you. And when we mean, and we really mean it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this presentation. First, I'm gonna start with the main question that I get, which is, what is the San Diego Promise Program? And some of you think it's a scholarship, other people think it's a grant, but what the San Diego Promise Program is actually a 2-year completion program. And we are designed to ensure students complete their educational goals. This is whether students want to earn a certificate of completion, earn an associate's degree, or transfer to a 4-year university. No matter what your goal is, San Diego Promise is there to support you in your 2 years. As in addition to that, why students would like to be part of the San Diego Promise? Why the San Diego Promise at City College? Well, students participating in our program receives up to 2 years of free tuition and health fees. We cover the tuitions for the fall and spring semester. I have to mention that some items that are not covered under Promise, which are the student parking permit, the semester pass, and student representation fees are not included. Why they are not included? Because these fees are optional. So Promise covers anything that is mandatory. In addition to that, we provide our students with individualized counseling and guidance support to help our students complete their educational goals. How do we do that? We do that by providing our students with a San Diego Promise counselor. Our Promise counselors offers drop-in sessions, which are 15 to 20-minute appointments. And in addition to that, our counselor also provides with 1-hour appointments. And usually we use the 1-hour appointments to create comprehensive educational plan. Again, our goal is to make sure that as soon as you enter the San Diego Promise Program, you know what is next when it comes to your classes, when it comes to your major, that you are prepared and you know you pass. On top of that, we also have amazing peer mentors on campus, and they are our Promise peer mentors. Their goal is to help you navigate through your educational journey here at San Diego City College. So I'm not going to describe what our peer mentors do because I have a peer mentor here with us. He's going to talk a little bit about his role and how he supports Promise and what he likes about being in the Promise program. So Miguel, you can take over.
Hi everyone, my name is Miguel Galindo and I'm the lead peer mentor at the Promise program. And one of the things that I love about the program is that we offer a lot of support. And most of the time, most likely now in these situations where we are virtually and we need some support, someone to hear us, because you might have a lot of questions about the campus. And I don't say only about where is certain offices or where to contact some offices to do some processes, also about how to deal with the classes, how to deal with this new system, which is City College, since you just graduate from high school. And there's a lot of things that you might raise some questions about, and you need someone to go for and ask those questions, have those questions answered. And therefore, we have here the peer mentors. I'm the peer mentor lead, and I love to help students and how they go. They walk out of the office or they walk out of the Zoom meeting, and they say thank you because I really needed to be heard and to have some questions answered, and I just wanted to be clear, right? And we understand that most of the time your first year at college is one of the hardest one because you have to adjust to this new system, and we are here for you. We are here to hear you. We are here to help you. We're here to answer your questions, and sometimes just to talk, because we are here for whatever you need us. So that's a peer mentoring. We help you with financial aid, with classes, picking classes if you don't know how to do it through my SCCD, to talk about how to contact a professor, which is a difficult task nowadays, and because you don't know exactly where to find that information to contact them. And sometimes it really is really important to start to talking them before the class starts, and have some information about the course now that everything is online. And yeah, there's a lot of things that you can talk about that you might have some questions, and we are here for you.
Thank you so much, Miguel. Again, the San Diego Promise program is a program that not only supports you with a financial portion, but we also provide you with support. We care about our students. We want to make sure our students succeed, thrive, and we want you guys to walk around campus knowing where you need to go. So our goal is to make sure that you have a smooth transition. This is either from high school to college or from the continuing education to college, whatever you add, we right there with you. We want to make sure that we help you, we support you. And lastly, another benefit of being in the San Diego Promise program is that we provide book grants for eligible students. And we do this based on financial eligibility. So if you are in the Promise program and you didn't get awarded the Promise book grant, that means that your income, it was high or didn't meet the income limits to be awarded a book grant. Now, really quick, who can get the Promise program? All first-time generation college student, California residents, class of 2021 high school graduates, if you have your diploma or your GED, you qualify for the San Diego Promise program. You also qualify for the Promise program if you identified as a former foster youth, veteran, formerly incarcerated, and undocumented students. You guys have the priority consideration into our program. Also, if you are part of class 2020 high school graduate, you are also eligible. Currently, our application is closed for Promise. However, don't let that stop you. We open a few spots for students. So if you are interested in applying to the San Diego Promise program, please feel free to contact me. I'll be happy to connect you, support you applying to the Promise program, and guide you throughout the process. So don't hesitate and contact us. In the next slide, I'm going to provide you with our information and how to connect with us. One way that you can connect with us is through our live virtual support hours. During the sessions, you don't need to sketch an appointment. You just drop in. You can ask us anything from how to apply to the Promise program to answer questions regarding Canvas, my SDCCD class registrations. Join us Monday through Friday from 10 to 12. We are there, and all we want is to support you. Another way to contact us is by, we have limited in-person services. This is by appointment. And again, if you happen to be on campus and you show up to our office, we're gonna screen you, see if you need an appointment, or if we can give you an answer right there and then. You are welcome to come. Note that you must have submitted proof of COVID-19 vaccination record on my SDCCD portal. If you don't know how to do it, we can also help you with that. Our limited in-person services are every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 to 4. And Promise is very active in our, we have a website, we have Canvas, we have Instagram, we have link in bio. Connect with us. Check out our websites, check out the Instagram, check out our Facebook. We have all the information available for you in these sites. Now, the last slide is how to connect with us. Again, I don't want you to leave today without knowing how to contact us. So you can check out our website. The phone number is on the screen, is 619-800-3464. My email is vtorres@sdccd.edu. Again, connect with us either through our live virtual support hours, which are Monday through Friday from 10 to 12. Our office hours are from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can stay connected, follow us on social media. You can find us at SD Promise City. And for campus and community resources, please don't hesitate and check out our link in bio. Again, we are here for you. We care about you. We want to make sure that you maximize all the resources that you can utilize while staying at San Diego City College. I would like to welcome everybody and say welcome to our campus. Welcome to the City College family. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you, Brenda and Miguel. So students, as you're out there and you're watching these presentations, I know you can feel the passion between Brenda and Miguel in terms of really wanting to assist you in their wraparound services from the very beginning and getting you into the college and all the way through any transition that you may have. Please connect with them because they really care about our students and their success. So I want to thank Brenda and Miguel so much for coming today. And we appreciate you so much. Students, get connected with the Promise program. You all have a great rest of your day and a really productive semester. Thank you so much. Okay, we're going to transition to another wonderful and stellar program, along with a stellar person who has just as much passion as you'll find with all our presenters today. This is Edwidge Dupard, and she's with our Peer Center. And I'm going to throw it over to you, Edwidge, and ask you to go ahead and get started. But thank you so much for coming today.
Yes, thank you so much, Lori, for having me. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you. Thank you. And hello, everyone out there. I'm just so happy to share our services today with you all. One of the things that we appreciate about San Diego City College staff is that we all care. We all care about our students and, each other. So I just want to welcome you to the fall 2021 semester. You guys are going to have an amazing semester and we're going to help you along the way. So what I want to do is just let you know who I am and where I'm from. My name is Edwidge Dupard. I'm the peer mentor coordinator at our wonderful, amazing City College. And what we do mainly is we focus on helping you and supporting you through the enrollment process and making sure that you have a great experience and journey at City while you're here and beyond. So we just don't stop there, okay? So our City Peer Mentor Lab is actually located A201, and we are open. Yes, we are on campus servicing students from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, there are ways that you can access us by making sure that you have submitted a COVID-19 vaccination verification or an exemption, and you can be provided with the services that I'm going to be detailing out during this presentation. Now we have City Virtual Support Hour. If you cannot come on campus, we can still help you remotely on Zoom, and the link is provided there as well. So just because you don't have a vaccine verification or you don't have an exemption, you still can receive support. We're still assisting students online virtually. Just wanted to make sure you guys understood that. Now, like I said, our hours are from Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. But what about Friday, right? Friday, we are open online. And I'm going to kind of give you the contact information in a little bit. So what do we help out with? What are our services? So we assist the students with the enrollment process, starting from the application to financial aid, registering for courses, general Canvas help, which is the online platform you'll be conducting your classes in, the My SDCCD portal. We help with navigation and understanding how to use that so you can be successful. We have monthly events, seminars, and workshops for you to kind of indulge in to build community. And we also refer you guys out. We work as a referral system. So if you come to us and we don't have the answer, or we're not the department, we'll definitely make sure you get to the proper department so you can resolve the issue or get the assistance that you need help with. We also have a plethora of resources available here for all students. So these are the services that we focus on within our Peer Mentor Lab and online. Now, our number, how do you get in contact with us? So we have a Google Voice number still up and running. So that is 619-800-2308. And once again, our lines are open from Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So if you need help with general questions, with the enrollment process, if you're feeling confused or frustrated, please call us. We're going to be here for you. We have trained peer mentors and ambassadors ready and willing to assist you. And we're also available through our Gmail, which is SD City College Peer Advocates at Gmail. And then we also have our website. You can go on and receive a lot of information there as well. We are live and in charge on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have a YouTube account that we post videos on, just like kind of tutorials and how-to videos to help you along the way. If it's the weekend and you're just kind of feeling lost and you want to jump on there and check us out, there's some really great informative videos for you. So now we are open through Monday through Friday on campus, but online, we have actually designated a peer and ambassador from Monday through Friday from 1 to 3 with a Zoom link that you can just jump on. If you're just like, you know what, I really need to get on Zoom, I need to, go step by step, please come join us Monday through Friday from 1 to 3. It's called City First Step. And what happens is you'll jump on the link, you'll be placed in a waiting room. And then when your number is up, we'll put you in the Zoom session and we'll help you with your academic and enrollment needs. So you don't have to call, and this is available to you every single day of the week from 1 to 3. And this is amazing, guys. So hope to see you there as well. We also have city prep sessions. Our last one was on the 25th, but we do have some more future sessions coming up. And the way city prep sessions work is that we kind of give you a step-by-step tutorial on how to use the various portals, such as My SDCCD, Canvas, and we actually go over the website, how to navigate the website. I know that it can be very difficult when you're first starting off, and we go through the remote online services because some services are still online and will continue to be online. So we're going to kind of discuss that with you as well. Then we have our city VIP appointments. This is great. This is when you get to meet with the peer one-on-one, and you guys can talk about anything. Honestly, they're going to share their experiences with you, their success stories, the way they became successful college students. They can share tips and skills. It's a really great way to get connected to the campus so you feel like you belong. So it's called a City VIP appointment. And if you want one, you can schedule it with the link that's provided on the screen. And we are open from Monday through Fridays for those sessions from 9 to 4. And then we have the city semester motivation. We're going to keep you motivated, guys, because, it gets kind of hard throughout the semester, keeping that, that temperament up. So we're going to help you with that. OK, we're going to kind of give you kind of tips on how to stay motivated and stay in the game so you can finish up strong. That's what we want. We want you to finish up strong. And so we have these motivation seminars offered to you. The first one is going to be September 7th from 10 to 11, and then following dates for that, okay? And so that was the presentation. I want to just let you guys know that we are here for you. We care for you. We welcome you, and take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and good luck.
Oh my gosh, Edward, thank you so much. So if y'all didn't know, this is like the dream team in the house right here. This is some of San Diego City College's finest. And I can tell you the heart of their work is in to you. They give their heart, they give their time because they truly want to help you. Let me just tell you, we've all been there. We've all, I think all of us have been San Diego City College students. And so to give back to our students, we've been where you're at. But the great news is you don't have to worry about, am I going to fit in, or is there going to be help? I don't know how to do that. Because the beautiful thing is that our folks right here, so Brenda, Miguel, and Edwidge, they're here to make sure that your entrance into our college, or if you're a continuing student, that your continuation is a smooth transition for you. They're going to motivate you. They're going to, there's just so much that they do. I don't know what they don't do, but I wish that when I was attending City College, back when, I won't say when, but that I had these fine folks here to assist me. It's always been a place, City College, you'll find, is a very magical place, and one where your dreams come to reality, honestly. And so we want to take your journey with you. We want to see you succeed in every which way. And that includes academically, personally, and also in your career. So whatever your needs are, I can tell you 100%, we got you, right? We've got you. So please don't hesitate to knock on the door virtually, mostly to the Promise and to the Peer Lab Center. I just want to thank all my guests right now for coming today and sharing such important information. I really do appreciate you all. And I'm stretching this out a little bit because the next two folks haven't shown up yet. But if you'll allow me to indulge you, just so the students can know, is that I've been here nearly 24 years. I've watched all of these folks, these wonderful folks, Edwidge, Miguel, Brenda, grow. I've seen them transition into the wonderful professionals. And that's giving back to City because they want to do what they want to do. This work is not work. It is a calling, right? So you can tell by the way that they treat you, and that makes you know that you belong. There's nobody that doesn't belong at San Diego City College. Everybody belongs here. We give you the VIP treatment, to take the words from, I think it was Edwidge, or who has the VIP appointments?
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, because here's the secret. It's so funny because it's not really a secret, but the secret is that every single one of you are a VIP at City College. We just really appreciate you all so much. And so even if you've been on the edge and not, really sure if you should, get your feet wet and try college, I encourage you to please do so. And also tell your friends. If you signed up for 3 units and you're watching this, add more units, take more classes, because I guarantee you student success is a priority for us, and you'll get the support that you need to help you make it through. Any final words from any of you, to drive home our point here?
I want to piggyback off of what you're saying, Lori, because honestly, I love that you said that everyone's VIP. Sometimes when you get started, you're so filled with all this anxiety and you don't feel confident, but I'm telling you, you're going to get through it. We once were all there and we had someone to help us along the way. So please don't shy away if you're feeling kind of like, I can't do this, I don't know what I'm doing. It gets like that, but you know what, you have support. That's why we're here, to present to you the support that is going to be offered to you throughout your whole college journey at City. So I definitely agree, Lori. I think you guys are going to make it. You guys are going to be successful. And so please use our services. We're here.
Brenda, Miguel, last words?
If I can add anything, if I can give you a tip, and this is regardless if we are remotely or in person, one of the main things that I needed to work on my first semester was to advocate for myself, to reach out, to utilize the support. Like you're gonna hear during this you heard during this welcome week all the different resources and support programs that are available. But if we don't go out and reach out to them and connect with them and utilize those resources, we're still going to be walking in college without not knowing what to do or what is next. One thing that I have to say as a student, I personally benefit from connecting with the CalWorks program, with the EOPS program, with student affairs. I bought my ASG sticker and I was like, I need a planner. I need this other thing. And I met wonderful and amazing staff in the student affairs office. They not only provide me with a planner, and they not only provide me with a USB, and I forget what other things. They give me like a goodie bag. Then on top of that, they also connect me with campus and with campus resource and clubs. So at the end, I left knowing that I want to be part of the club of PTK. I'm a proud PTK member. Again, connect, utilize the resources, and listen to the speakers. When we saying that we are here for you, we meant it. We really mean it because we've been there. And as a former City College student, I'm honored to be back in working for City College and provide the services that once it was provided for me. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you. Miguel, did you have any parting words? Thank you so much, Brenda. I appreciate you sharing that experience, because unless you reach out, right, we're going to be there for you no matter what. But please reach out. And there's no shame in reaching out, asking for help, because we're our brothers and sisters keepers. So we need one another to make it through this life called the human race. So let's, Miguel, final words, dear?
Yeah, I would like to say that you don't have to feel afraid of asking for help or ask any questions. I'm also a student, and I found a lot of help once I asked for it. And I feel like City College has a really good safety net where you can rely on some resources where you can go and ask your questions. And as long as you go out there and you ask your questions, no matter what problem or situation you are right now, when it comes to the school, you can always figure it out and solve it. So, and also City College goes beyond that. So it's not only related with school, we have a lot of resources that also has to do with you as a student and your environment, that if you really need help, it's just for you to speak up, get with someone who can refer you to the proper department who can support you in that part, and just ask your questions. City College has a lot to offer for you.
Absolutely. And the last thing I'll say, just to put the little cherry on the cake, even though y'all had cherries and whipped cream on this, but it's real. I want the students to know it's real. So come on and get your feet wet. Come to City College, where you're going to fall in love with us. We've already fallen in love with you. We haven't met you, but we already love you. Anyway, for Brenda, Miguel, and Edwidge, thank you so much today for your presentations. Continued success to all of you. And Miguel, as a student, you are rocking it out there. We see you. Just want you to know we see you. All right. You all have a great rest of your evening and a productive semester. Okay, we're going to transition. Our next presenter is Mike Esper. And so he's here to represent the music department. And so, Mike, thank you so much for coming today. I want to go ahead and just welcome you, and I'm going to spotlight you and just ask you to take it away, because this is a fun presentation, y'all. I'm not kidding you.
All right, thanks, Lori. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Where do we have it here? So again, my name is Mike Esper. I am an assistant professor in the music and commercial music programs here at City College. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what those two programs are and kind of the difference between the two, some of the classes that we're running this semester and in the future. So that Music at City is kind of the umbrella term we use for both of these different programs. You can see we have a little place on the City College website right there, sdcity.edu/music, and our little Instagram down at the bottom there. The music side of things is focused on music history, some piano classes. We have a piano lab here with 24 full-size piano keyboards, where we'll do beginning and intermediate piano lessons, not this semester because of our current situation, but we hope to bring that back in the near future. We teach a lot of music history classes, and these are general education classes, surveys of particular types of music history. So we have the intro to music, Music at 100. We have rock history, world music history, and jazz history. All four of those are generally 8-week. We have some 16-week sections, and they're all currently 100% online, and 3 credits, general education credits, which are going to be transferable to the UC and CSU systems. And they're all tons of fun. It's just a great way to listen to music that you love or find new music that you will love, and get credit for it. So we have a lot of fun. I personally am teaching the rock and jazz history classes this semester, and absolutely love it. Also, commercial music. So commercial music is where we teach people to become the next music producers, artists, engineers, music business people, and so on. And so we're teaching different types of music software. We have a state-of-the-art recording studio. There's some images. The right side, you see some students working on this amazing mixing board we have, and a bunch of other equipment in the back there. And then through that window, you're looking at some folks playing in the live room, which is equipped with a grand piano, a drum set, a bunch of guitars and basses and Latin percussion, so much stuff. We just got a bunch more over the past year. So students are always welcome to, when campus is open, to sign up for a time, come on in, and students in the program get to work on their homework, their personal projects, and so on in our recording studio. We also have lots of fun events in the studio. On the left, you can see we have a master class in African percussion going on from about a year and a half ago. And then on the right, we have students participating in something called Community Recording Studio Night. There's even a guy in there, it's a little kid in blue. He's like 10 years old, and he drove down from North County to be part of it. We welcome students, faculty, kids, community members, you name it, people coming in and just making music together. We record it and then do the kind of overdubbing process where we'll build the song in layers, which is really fun to see that if you haven't been part of that before. So people are always welcome. We are looking forward to restarting those in the spring as well. And this is just a list of all the goodies we have in our MIDI lab. I'm actually sitting in it right now on campus, and it's full of 25 Macs. We'll be welcoming students in a smaller socially distanced groups this fall to work on their different projects for the commercial music classes. So they're using software like Logic, Reason, Pro Tools, Ableton Live, all these industry standard softwares to create original music, which is pretty fun and exciting. And I think my favorite part about it, honestly, is just the community that we're creating, rather than folks, a lot of folks have bedroom studios and they kind of teach themselves, but coming to a place or even creating that community online through Zoom, as we've done in the past year and a half, has just been really cool because students are able to bounce ideas off of each other and the instructors, even collaborate on new music together. So this is just a little bit of a menu of the different classes that we offer in the program. And you could read more about it on our website. Again, that's sdcity.edu/music. And last but not least, we even have a music club. You don't even have to take a music class to be part of it. You do have to be a current City College student to join us and have your ASG card and the whole deal. And then you just you come in and hang out with us over Zoom about once a week. Last semester, we put together a mixtape made up of work by the different students in the music club. We released a podcast where the club members interviewed each other. And then as things start to open up, we hope to do some more live concerts like the one that you're seeing on the screen. That was all music club members performing right here on campus at Coran Plaza behind me. So a lot of fun stuff. If you're interested in taking a music class, being part of the music club, you just want to connect and maybe be on our mailing list to come to the next community recording studio night after the new year, just send me an email. It's mspar@sdccd.edu at the bottom of your screen. Or as I mentioned, we have our website and our Instagram, so check those out and hit us up. We would love to get in touch. So thank you so much, Lori. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it as always.
Mike, thank you so much. I mean, who knew? I mean, so for students that are out there watching, honestly, what you just saw was just an array of wonderful opportunity awaiting you. If you're into music, to playing an instrument, there is a plethora of opportunities to like some of the industry that I noticed that you could be a producer and you have the beat machines and stuff. Can you talk a little bit about that, Mike?
Well, and that's the thing, you mentioned playing an instrument, which is great, but you don't even have to, you don't have to have grown up having 10 years of piano lessons and class, playing Mozart and Beethoven, that's great, but you absolutely don't have to these days in order to make contemporary sounding professional quality music. We have a lot of people who come from, DJ background or computer backgrounds and so on, or maybe they're more of a hip hop artist or vocalist, singer, and they're looking to kind of fill out their music and learn how to create that musical foundation themselves to kind of be more original. So we just have all these incredible pieces of equipment. We keep getting more, from MIDI keyboards, controllers, guitars, basses, pianos, you name it. There's just a plethora of toys over here that are all here to help people make better music. So we're excited to gradually be giving folks more access to that again as well this fall. So we hope to see more people over here make music together.
Hey, Mike, quick question. So
Yeah.
I like your community night. I don't know, will you be having that at all this semester or?
I think the whole optional in-person gatherings are on hold, at least according to our dean.
Yes.
But I'm sitting here on campus and looking up at our wall of posters of all the different recording studio nights and other fun events that we had done on campus, and I'm just really looking forward to bringing them back. Hopefully February. I have my fingers crossed. Hoping to also do some outdoor concert series in the spring and things like that to really bring live music back to the campus in a big way.
Well, that sounds just wonderful. One more question. You
Sure.
said that you all created a mixtape last semester. So is it showcased anywhere, or can you download the music or?
Yeah, I believe we put it on SoundCloud. The music club uploaded it to SoundCloud at one point, and also I believe they put our podcast up there too. In fact, they should be linked from our website. If you go to the main music page, there's a link for the music club, and then that should have some more information. So.
Oh my gosh, that's terrific. So students, if you are anything that you want to do in music, I encourage you, see Mike, sign up. And Mike, thank you so much for making your presentation always fun and energetic. I saw Sasha's hearts going out
Oh yeah.
on her
Thanks,
emotions
Sasha.
when you were talking about the community night.
Oh yeah.
Right, Sasha?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike.
All right. Thank you again for having me, Lori. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Have an enjoyable semester and may it be productive and fun.
Thank you so much. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. I know you want to go take a class with him right now, right? That's what I'm feeling too. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely want to. I got a beat in my soul. Come on, I can do this.
I know. We should do one as a City Women Rock group, right? To make a beat, I don't know.
Absolutely.
Something to consider. Hey, listen, everybody. Like this has been my best friend. This is Sasha Knox, and she has been my best friend this week because she has come to all 4 of my Welcome Week programming. And so thank you so much for contributing everything that you do, Sasha. Appreciate you so much. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Sasha Knox. I am the Job Placement Coordinator at San Diego City College. It is my honor to be here all 4 sessions. I'm going to share my screen now so that you can follow along. While my official title is the Job Placement Coordinator, I am here representing both the Transfer and Career Center, which is where you can find us housed. Right there on the beautiful screen, we all love our beautiful campus and the A building on the 3rd floor. Okay, there it goes. I was like, my computer just closed. So while you are on campus, you can find us on the 3rd floor. Our services are mostly remote this semester. If you think about the things that the Transfer and the Career Center offer, much like Mike said, there are a lot of large gatherings, grouping opportunities. And so to be the most equitable and to serve the most amount of students, we're going to transition and continue our services online for this semester. So if you are looking for us outside of the A building on the 3rd floor, you can find us at citytran@sdccd.edu. That email address is your one-stop shop for all things career or transfer. And then if you are looking just to get a person-to-person interaction, you want to give us a call. If you have a quick question outside of the email address, feel free to call or text that number on your screen, which is 619-500-2842. We are available between the hours of 8 to 6, Monday through Thursday, and then Friday from 8 to 3. So we are here to really service all of your transfer or career needs. In the transfer side of the house, we have transfer application assistance. We have transfer labs that will be happening virtually. We have university reps come to our campus for you to ask any questions or get your face put to a name on an application. On the career side of the house, we do all things career development. So if you have absolutely no clue what you want to do with the major or for the rest of your life for a career, we have assessments and tools for that. If you have a little bit of an idea, but your resume is a little rusty or your interview skills need just a little bit more fine tuning, we have skills and workshops for that. And then we actually do official job placement. So say you are ready right now for a position and you are like, unemployment may be stopping, or I have some, financial or fiscal or family needs, and then all of that is we are your one-stop shop for all of those needs as well. No appointments required. Send us that email. We'll be able to assist you. Here is my dedicated and lovely staff on the screen. Not everyone is here. We always can't get everyone together. We try so hard. So our center is composed of the Transfer Center Director, Dr. Bull, myself, the Job Placement Coordinator, who's not pictured here, Joe, who is our phenomenal staff, who holds everything down for us, and then a variety of different counselors. And so on the screen here, you see Counselor Mel holding it down for the Transfer and Career Center. And then we have our student staff or student workers that really are in the same shoes as you and are able to relate, translate for us old folks sometimes, and really just get you the information you need as a one-stop shop. So my eye is watering, I apologize, guys. So for transfer, we really want to make sure that you understand that we want you to be thinking about transfer right now, today. Not later, not down the week, not down the road. The most heartbreaking cases are students coming into our office in November and December and going, okay, I'm ready to transfer to San Diego State this fall. And unfortunately, at that point, you're really behind the curve. And so whatever your educational goals are after your degree, whether that be transfer or a specific job or both, we really want you to be thinking about this process at the beginning and all throughout. Remember that you're taking these classes to build up your toolkit for either transfer or career, and both, right? And is my favorite word. And so we really want you to know this process is complicated and tricky, but we are here for all types of support. And so I'll go through some of that with you. So here is an example of the transfer checklist. Now, I want to be mindful that while you see these dates on your screen, don't marry them. COVID has changed a lot, including our timelines. But it's still a good gist. Again, right now is really transfer season. Right now, we're gearing up to turn in those applications. Our transfer labs are happening right now virtually every Tuesday, every week, every Thursday, every week, to really make sure that you get a spot check, someone to really review those applications, go through complicated processes with you, help you to fill in the gaps of which classes should go where and what qualifies. All of our dedicated staff, specifically our counselors, are really well versed in that information and can get you to where you need to go. Another great resource that I want you to be aware of is our YouTube page. So go to YouTube, click subscribe, whatever the cool kids are saying, be our friend, whatever that means in the virtual world. We are San Diego City College Transfer and Career Center. There is a transfer basic workshop that you see here on your screen. I only have 10 minutes in this presentation, so we won't click it. But if you go to that workshop, that's going to tell you step by step everything that you need in case you're not able to go to a transfer lab or meet with one of our counselors. All the information that you need from either the transfer side of the house or the career development side of the house is right here on our YouTube page. Now, my favorite talking and dealings is the job board. As the job placement coordinator, I spend an awful lot of time interviewing employers, speaking with employers, letting them know your specific needs as a student, and really translating to them what our campus has so that they can hire you successfully. So if you go to sdcity.edu/job network, this is our dedicated job board so that you can see, and while that says 450, I checked today, we have over 800 employers that are willing and ready to really hire you in both full-time and part-time positions so that you know your information. Never mind my TA who's here now, who needs to go out of the room. And so for career development, we really do dedicate and foster every step of this process. I want to make clear that we have all been in your shoes. If you're a first generation college student, 9 times out of 10, you're a first generation career professional. And so walking through those applications are not easy. Going through that resume process, also not easy. Having questions about, what to disclose in an interview process, not easy. So be sure that we have dedicated resources on that YouTube page that I mentioned, that's San Diego City College Transfer and Career Center, that we have resources and workshops that walk through every bit of that process. We'll be hosting those workshops weekly as well, everything to like jobs versus careers to dedicated careers in STEM, right? Anything and everything in between. We host those virtually every week on our campus to make sure that your holistic needs are met. The second half of that I want you to know is that we have dedicated career counselors in our center. All of our counselors on our campus are great. Every last one of them can answer any type of question that you have, whether it be transfer or career related. But we do have dedicated staff in our center that is able to answer specific transfer and career related needs. And so if you email that email address, you're able right then to set up an appointment, go through our steps, and really mitigate some of those questions that you may have to be able to answer those questions for you. Some additional career development resources. And again, I just want to point out some of those things. Career exploration means I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing here. I just kind of like to learn. I may be interested in some things, help a sister out. That's what career exploration is. Resume and cover letters, job search assistant, and lastly, in my office specifically, job placement. That means I'm all ready to go. My ducks are in a row. Help me land my dream job. And every one of those resources we have for you, every one of these aspects that I'm talking about, including some of our employer partners, are listed on that YouTube page. I cannot say it enough, right? Click subscribe so that you can reach that information. Additional resources here. Every Wednesday, an employer is going to be on our campus in the month of September hiring. We have Apple hiring. We have Father Joe's Village. We have the Alpha Project. We have, let me sneak and look at my September calendar. We have Live Well San Diego. We have college nannies and sitters. We have healthcare professionals. So anything and everything you can really think of under the sun. Wednesday from 1 to 3 is going to be your sweet spot. We call it Work It Wednesdays. That means an employer is on our campus, not just to do an informational, but to actually hire you. So come video ready, come presentation ready, come with your resume in hand if they're asking for it. These employers, I have talked you up well enough so they are ready to meet all of our City College nights to be able to hire you for the multiple positions they have in full-time and part-time positions. And then lastly, last slide for me, I'm here to beg you to be our friend. So go, these are all of our social media handles. If you are looking for any information, we are your one-stop shop for transfer and career. I can't say that enough. So hit subscribe to our YouTube page. I think I checked that box. I think you know that one. But you can find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And those will also be your quickest ways to get some of our event information. We always have that information on our social media. And then lastly, again, join that job board because that gives you access to our weekly newsletter. Lastly, if you still have a question, if you have stared at that YouTube page and it is just not registering and clicking and these worksheets are not working, send us an email, citytran@sdccd.edu, or send us a text or give us a call at 619-500-2842, and we will be there to support you. That is it for me. I'm going to stop sharing, see if there's any questions.
Well, Sasha, for students that are watching right now, I just want you to know, before Sasha, we didn't have a job board like we have now. We didn't have, employers coming out to this campus or meeting our students via Zoom. She has done phenomenal work, all for you. So it doesn't matter what stage of your education you are at City College, Sasha has your back. I'm just telling you, please go in and speak with her. Please connect with her. And in particular, let her help you to get ready for that dream job that you want, even while you're still at City College. I mean, you'll just grow and grow and grow. Fine work. Thank you so much, Sasha, for everything you do. Again, another one of our, phenomenal folks here whose passion and drive is to help students here at City College. So we want to thank you for showing us today all the wonderful information, and we hope that you have a wonderful and productive semester, Sasha.
Thank you. I will keep it up, guys. We know that it's not easy. You've seen my TA pops in and out of a lot of my meetings. So work around life. Know that we're here to support you. Reach us whenever you can, and we'll meet you right where you are. Have a phenomenal week, Miss Lori. I'm going to miss seeing you every other day, and have a great rest of the workshops, folks.
Thank you so much, Sasha. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, so as you can see, we're just keeping the love going and going. Again, if you are a student out there and you're looking to find, if you're new or returning, it's so important that you visit the Transfer Center, because there are certain deadlines that you want to make sure that you meet. And the only way that you'll know is if you know. And so please reach out to them. And in terms of a job, a career, employment ready, Sasha will hook you up. She is a phenomenal City College passionate person. So we're going to keep that love going. We have our next presenter here. I would like to welcome David Howard. He is here from our Welcome Home City, and I'll let him tell you all about the wonderful services that they provide. Welcome, David. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm excited to get to talk to everybody. Should I share my screen?
Yes, please. Thank you. It's so good to see you virtually.
It's great to see you too. Yeah,
Thank you.
great to be seen.
Haha, thank you.
Can we see this?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get to share about Welcome Home City. We are a brand new program here at City College. And basically, we were born out of recognizing the need that's at City for so many students. If anybody here listening is identifying with not being sure where they're going to live, maybe not having a place to live right now, but not being sure where they're going to live while they're a student at City, not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. Sadly, the reality is you're not alone. That's really, really common on our campus. And born out of that has been this whole program called Welcome Home City. We came up with that name because we want it to be the welcoming, safe place. City College is so much more than just where you get your education. City College gets to be, and I get to be a part of it. City College gets to be a place that truly takes care of you, the whole you, extending to your family. We know that family is so important to our students here. And yeah, we have a really special program. As you can see at the bottom of the screen there, City College was one of 14 community colleges in our state to get some money to help students directly in need of what we call basic needs: food insecurity, housing insecurity, the basics, so that students can just focus on the education piece. Whatever it is that may be holding you back from just getting to focus on school opportunities we all deserve, right? So really excited to get to tell you a little bit more. Yeah, we're here for you. So primarily, we are a program that helps students who are experiencing housing insecurity. What is that? It's having, well, there's no one definition, I'll say that first, but if you think you might fit the description, you probably fit the description. So housing insecurity can be defined as lack of just having a stable place to live with affordable rent. If you don't know how you're going to go about paying for housing on an ongoing basis, you may be housing insecure. And I also ask all the way through this program, keep friends in mind, keep classmates in mind, because you are our best resource for connecting with students who may need our services. So it is extremely common on our campus. And we exist to help students get connected to whatever it is they're needing, if that's sustainable housing, if that's finding an apartment, if that's figuring out how you're going to keep paying for your apartment on an ongoing basis. And again, other basic resources, food, tech, etc. So this is our team. We're pretty small. We're a pretty small office. There's only going to be 6 of us total, and most of us are part-time. But together we kind of piecemeal and work together to serve you. And we're all here for you as a united team. It's kind of a dream team. We're new this year, but we've really assembled a very special team. There's my very dorky picture on the left. And the rest of us. And we're all really excited. Zaira, in kind of the middle of the screen there, is who you'll first communicate with when you reach out to us. And then the rest of us will help out along the way, case managing, housing navigating, and overseeing the program. So who specifically do we serve and how do we do that? Any student, if you're enrolled at City College, if you're taking even one unit at City College this fall, we're here for you. You have paid your fees, and that means you have access to this program. We have one very clear, easy front door, and that's to complete what we call the basic needs assessment. It takes maybe 5 minutes. This is a link. Hey, Lori, should I maybe paste that into the chat as well?
Sure thing.
Cool. So I will work on that. I'll try and multitask.
Take your time.
Awesome. Thanks. There we go. Let's see, chat. Yeah, so our program has one front door, digitally, in person, whatever. This is where we're going to send you. Yeah, and that's basically a very brief, basic information assessment. And when you see that, as I said earlier, Zaira views every single one of those that gets completed. And she will connect you to either myself or the other case manager or other resources you may need. So we've tried to make it as streamlined and simple as possible to get you in our front door and get working with you. One of the really special, specific things, I'm just going to take a second and highlight this. So we have a full-time housing navigator. His name is Marco. And he will walk you all the way through whatever it might look like, wherever you're at in identifying housing. If you don't know where to start, he's an amazing resource. Everything from talking about filling out a housing application, a rental application, figuring out how to pay the fees, interfacing with landlords and property managers who may have questions about our program and how we can provide either financial support or just ongoing support for that whole process. He's amazing, and we help all the way through move-in, and keep checking in with you as you continue making sure you have everything you need for the housing process. And I just want to emphasize too, so this here, that rental criteria that are commonly required, stuff like high credit scores or really high incomes for San Diego, we're actually able to overcome those barriers. So don't feel like you need to meet those in order to be helped by our program. We're able to find ways around that for our hardworking students. So we're able to help everybody. Dreamers, legal history, whatever it is you got going on, we've seen it and we've worked with it. So please come through our front door if you're looking for us. Yeah, and so just emphasizing one more time how to connect, fill out that basic needs assessment. You can also email this Gmail address, citybasicneeds@gmail.com anytime. And again, it's not just housing. Oh, we even have a fancy QR code now. Look at that, top right. Whatever it is you may be needing, we are very likely, we're either the right people to help you, or we're really connected to other City College resources available to you and resources in San Diego County as a whole. So we've done our best to get really connected, lay a good framework this summer so that we're ready to serve you jumping into fall. I really hope this is hitting some, we know they're out there, right? So I really hope this is hitting some ears who need to hear it. And if not you, then keep us in mind for the people you know and love and go to school with who may just need to hear about us. But yeah, that's really all I got. Thank you so much for the attention, Lori. Thank you so much for overseeing this and working hard for our students. Thank you so much.
Well, David, first of all, I wanted just to say, I guess to reiterate, for the students that are watching here right now, we're living in unprecedented times with everything that's going on nationally, internationally. We're all impacted one way or another. And the pandemic has brought a lot of the ugliness out, right? And so with folks not being able to pay their rent and becoming homeless, even through when there was the moratorium on evictions and things of that nature. And has that already, David, expired, or does it expire September 1st?
Yeah, I believe it got extended, but that deadline is fast approaching. It may have been September 1st. Yeah. And we're all getting we got our fingers crossed for more extensions, but that money through the county is actually still available. That's one thing we've helped people with and can continue to do so, is applying for that extension through San Diego County. They have some programs for people in that situation.
Oh, and so if you're one of those students out there, or you have a friend, a pal that's going to city with you, it can be probably, extremely, you can get extremely anxious and trying to find help, right? You might think, I don't want to ask for help because I'm embarrassed, or, I'll never pass it. Please don't think that way. Sure. Please know that San Diego City College is a place where people not only find a second chance, a third chance, but there are opportunities. It doesn't matter how much you strike out as long as you continue to bat, right? Yeah. So you want to make sure that you get up to the bat, and our friendly folks like David are here to help you navigate that process. You don't have to know anything about the process. That's what they're here to do. Yeah. They're here to help you. Don't be afraid, because it can be extremely intimidating. Like, I don't know how to fill out that form, but that's the beauty of Welcome Home City, is that you are home at City, and in being home at City, working with David and that wonderful dream team that he showed you just a bit ago, they're passionate about what they do. That's their calling, is to be of service to our students. And that's why they're here. And so for David, for you and your team, I just want to thank you, because this is a brand new program that just got developed within the past, semester?
Yep.
Right? Because the need is so great. The need is so great. So whether it's housing insecurity, food insecurity, whether it's if you need technology, if you need a hotspot, if you need just so many different things to be successful at school. And it's hard to be successful if you are hungry or if you don't know where you're going to sleep because you're couch surfing, believe me, I'm a person who knows. I was homeless before, so I know. And I stayed at the St. Vincent de Paul for 2 weeks, but that was like back in I want to say 1986. But still, that help, that hand up, and I will just call it a hand up because it is a difference. And some of us culturally think of a handout. I don't take handouts. Don't think of it that way. It's a hand up. It's to show you the way. It's to get you where you need to be so that you can, continue to do, see your dream to come to fruition. So dream big at City. You have all the support that you need. Any closing words, David?
Oh, amen. Yeah, thank you for the kind words, Lori. And yeah, you're not alone. I think that's the message that we all at City want to express to the students. I know I can't see them, but they can see me. And just if there's one thing they hear from me, it's just know you're not alone, whether it's our program or another one here at City. We're all rooting you on, and yeah, just excited to see what y'all do going forward.
Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you coming on, and continued success with our students and their success. Appreciate your passion and your spirit of service to serve our wonderful students. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
All right, take care. So where we're at now is I have some folks that haven't shown up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and transition over to the Office of Student Affairs. So that's the office that I work from. And there are wonderful things to be had at the Office of Student Affairs. And so some of the things that you've already seen was because it started at the Office of Student Affairs. So what I'm going to do real quickly is I would like to show my screen. Share my screen. And what I'd like to do is get onto our website. Let me make sure that I've got this properly. Let me just go ahead and share the screen again. Okay, here we are. So when you go to our homepage, this is San Diego City College's homepage at sdcity.edu. And yes, we are open, right? So for some things, right? We're still navigating given the fluid situation with the pandemic. But let me show you how to get to some of our programming. Couple things. So Life at City, right? This is where our Student Affairs website is located at. You'll scroll over here and you click Student Affairs. And as we're waiting for our next guest and our presenter, just know that there's so many things that fall under the Office of Student Affairs. Let's see, Life at City. There we go, Student Affairs. One of the things is Associated Students Government. And so I work with the dean. I am co-advisor with the dean to the Associated Students Government. This is an opportunity where students, for you all, if you want to be a part of something greater than yourself and you want to enhance your educational journey and connect with like-minded thinkers, then you need to come and join our Associated Students Government. Hey, our first meeting is this coming Monday at 3:00, and I'll show you where that's located. But it's all under the umbrella of Student Affairs. And so let me just show you real quickly. All right, we have a new president. Her name is Victoria Owusu. She is an honor student, and she's also an Umoja scholar. She's been with our Associated Students Government for a couple of years prior to this appointment, and she served as a senator prior to that. But this is where I'm talking about. This is where I'd like for you, if you can take a picture of this here with your camera and note it. Excuse me. Our agenda is already posted for Monday's meeting. We meet every Monday unless there's a holiday, right? From 3 to 4:30 on Zoom. This is where you'll want to tune in at. And an agenda consists of this. For our first meeting, we're going to be talking about, this is just to show you some of the things. We're going to talk about a welcome back. We're going to talk about some of ways in which we can start to recruit students like you. So we'd love for you to come and work with us. We'll go over the application process, the interview and selection process, and then the appointment process. So I invite you to please consider joining ASG. We want you. right? So that's one of the things that we do in the Office of Student Affairs. The other thing is the Basic Needs Program, the one that you just saw. And some of the things that I wanted to show you who they are again, so that in case you need any assistance, you know what they consist of. So I think this is where we might, there we go. There's David, right? So he was the kind gentleman that just presented. Let me just tell you that these folks here that you see at our basic needs, is our student. She's a San Diego City College student who went on to San Diego State. She is now back. She is giving back to City. I can tell you that people that are part of City in terms of part of their education, like myself, we are going to come back because we want to give back for everything that City has done for us. Emily, oh my gosh, there's so many wonderful people working for this program. And so I encourage you to reach out to them if you have any needs, any basic needs, and connect with them so that we can get you taken care of. We also have clubs. We have Marion Rodriguez, who's going to come to us in just a bit, and she'll be doing a presentation. We also have graduation comes out of the Office of Student Affairs, also Student Life. This is some things like, for example, this is Welcome Week. So this is in the fall, we're having Welcome Week. In September, I think it's the second week of September, it could be the third, but we have our Constitution Week. We've got some events there that you want to really tune into. We're having a Student Services Resource Fair on September 8th. So you get to become familiar with all those programs and student services that we have to offer. We want you to take advantage of everything during your journey at San Diego City College so you can succeed, right? We want to just make it as easy as possible for you. You're doing all the hard work by just showing up and deciding to go to college. Those two things right there are going to get you places. I promise you. There's a lot of different things. We do study breaks, cultural celebration programs. We have student workers, professional development. We have Veterans Day programming. We have a leadership summit in November, and in December, a program called Food for the Holidays, in which we partner with our community partner, whom we love, is our Cal Coast community that really works with our students to help them to be successful and have some extra cash around the holiday times when we all seem to need it the most. We also, this is where you're going to find out about more information. As you know, we are going to be we're in the process of a recall election. And please get out and vote. Your voice needs to be heard. And that's the way that we are able to show our voices, is to show up and vote. I know that they sent, I think the last day to register is August 30th. So you have a few more days if you haven't registered just yet. But then they sent out mail-in ballots. And so please, it's important that you get your voice heard and go and vote, participate in that process. And if you can't for any reason, please encourage those that can, make sure that you encourage them to. Excuse me. The other thing is we have volunteer opportunities so that we have a week of service in the spring and in the fall. However, due to the fluid condition of COVID and the pandemic, we have that program on hold right now, but it doesn't mean that we don't have opportunities that are done virtually, right? So there's a host of opportunities here. Let me find where that link is, because as of now, if you want to, oops, oh, I'm sorry, I don't see the link for it, but we do have a lot of opportunities. I'll make sure that link gets fixed because it should be there. Oh, there it is. Click here to review the opportunities. In alphabetical order, all these different things that you can, if you have service in any of your classes, or if you have to provide some service, we have some virtual ways in which you can get that accomplished and earn the service points or credits that you need to satisfy your academic credit for whatever class might require it. So there's a plethora of things that you can do. outside of San Diego City College and virtually so that it's safe. And we want to make sure that you're kept safe. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen now because our next guest has arrived. And I want to say welcome to Miss Katie Rhoda. Thank you so much for coming today. I'm going to put it your way now. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Lori. I appreciate that. My Zoom is actually working for the first time ever. It's working the way I wanted it to work. So I'm very happy about that. I'm wondering if I could get permission to share the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. So for all of you who are listening, my name is Katie Rhoda, and I am the co-chair of the Visual and Performing Arts Department, and I'm one of the drama professors here. And we've got an amazing program here at City College. It's been tricky because we've been working with COVID and doing things ways we're not used to doing them, but we're making progress and hopefully moving forward to be able to put on some shows and teach our classes in person, which we're very grateful for. I have a quick PowerPoint that I'd like to share with you all, if I can do that real quick, if you don't have any objections to that. This is just some information about, this is the PowerPoint I've been trying to show for like the last 3 times I've tried to do this and my Zoom hasn't worked. So I'm happy it's finally working. Again, my name is Katie Rhoda, and this is my email address. And my colleague is Kate Stone, and that's her email address. Yes, we're Kate and Katie, so we get each other's emails all the time. It happens. But this is how you can always find us. So these are our classes that are happening right now that we still have room for them. We've got a class that begins a week from Monday. It's a 6-week introductory class. It's going to be really fast. These are all completely online. And I can share this PowerPoint with you when this is all over and done, or if you wanted to go back and watch this video, you can have this information here. But these are the classes that we've got going. We're teaching a playwriting class, which still has room. We just started that this week. Theater and social issues, as you can see, that one opens in October. So we've still got lots of time to get ready for those. And then for our in-person classes, more of our production classes, we've got stagecraft that still has room in it. We've got beginning and intermediate acting. If you've taken the beginning class, and you can sign up for intermediate, but they won't let you sign up for intermediate without having completed beginning. We have a voice class, which teaches you how to use your voice properly and use your breath well and not blow out your voice while you're trying to speak. And then we also have a production class, which is our plays, which I want to tell you about in just a second. We are doing 2 plays. I'll get to that in just a little bit. In fact, auditions are in about 2 hours. We're very excited. So here's our playwriting class. Just a really nice graphic that our graphic designer, Kim LaRue, made for us, which I thought was wonderful. Here's the one for the stagecraft class. She also did this one. This one is an in-person class. So if you want to be a part of this class, you do need to be vaccinated. And there's information about that, which I'm sure Lori can share with you as to how to upload your proof of vaccination. And then beginning voice for actors, this is still going on as well. This just started this week. We've had 2 classes so far, but it's an in-person class and it runs Monday and Wednesday mornings. So there's room in that as well. And here's Dr. Stone is the person whom you would speak to for that. So our shows this fall, we're super excited. We are doing 2 Shakespeare plays. This is the first time we've done anything this ambitious. The plays are Shakespeare's tragedy Macbeth, and mine is the comedy Twelfth Night. And those are the run dates. We're going to run for 3 weekends at the end of October. Don't worry, no performance on Halloween. We will not be performing on Halloween. We learned our lesson that way, because guess what? No one wants to come to the theater on Halloween. They all want to go trick-or-treating. So these are just some images from the production of Macbeth that Kate is planning to direct. She's setting it in post-apocalyptic San Diego. Water is, I know, right? Looks very much like Mad Max, right? Water is a scarce resource. There's been fire damage to all over downtown, and a lot of people are homeless, some more than others. So these are just some images of her production of Macbeth. For 12th Night, I'm setting it in La Jolla in 2021. The dudes are surfers. The ladies go to yoga classes. It's a ridiculous, completely unbelievable case of mistaken identity that sets this whole plot in motion. And there's a bunch of comical characters also as a part of this. And if you're wondering why I have a picture of the boy band BTS in the middle of it, you're just going to have to come watch the show or be a part of it and see how that features. Auditions are tonight, which is super exciting. At this point, there was a sign-up sheet, but at this point, if you'd like to come, if anybody is watching this, wants to show up, just show up to the Seville Theater between 6 and about 8:30 tonight, and we will get you in. We'll find a time for you to get there. You do need to be vaccinated to be a part of these productions, and absolute beginners are welcome. You don't even have to have anything prepared. If you've got a monologue, terrific. If not, just show up and we're going to give you something to read. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I wanted to quickly give you some other images of the other shows that we've done here in the past here at City College. In spring of 2021, we did the New Play Festival. These are plays that were written by City College students. And we asked them to put a focus on social justice this year, which they did. This was a Donald Trump musical. This is a sort of a post-apocalyptic story about a family that lives off the grid. This is a play about protesting and racism. And then this ended up being a completely Zoomed play done completely two-dimensionally about a young daughter trying to explain to her mother why she goes to protests.
Nice.
Yes. In the fall, we did a year ago, we did Mere Mortals. We did this entirely on Zoom. Not how we love doing theater, but it's what we did. And we're happy that we were able to pull it off. In the fall, 2 years ago, we did a play called She Kills Monsters, which was a sort of a Dungeons and Dragons story. It was crazy and wonderful. You can see these are bloody cheerleaders. It was great. We did a play called Just Like Us the same semester, which dealt with issues of immigration. It's what happens when 4 friends are graduating from high school and 2 of them have papers and 2 do not. And it's about what is available and what is not available to everybody. We did the musical Heathers in spring of 2019. It's a dark comedy, murderous, guys in their underwear, lots of crazy stuff. We had a great time with that show. It was a lot of fun. It was a movie from 1989 that was then made into a musical. So we did that 30 years after it originally was produced. We did a play called Metamorphoses in fall of 18. And if you're wondering why you can't see these people's feet, it's because they're in a pool of water. This is, the whole thing was staged in and around a pool of water. You can see these people are soaking wet. It was a bunch of myths that were brought to life in a beautiful, beautiful way. My colleague Lisa Berger directed this. It was gorgeous. We did the Rocky Horror Show, which some of you might be familiar with. There's our Frankenfurter. There's Brad and Janet. It was a crazy show. It was a lot of fun. We did that. We do a musical every spring. So that's the one we did 3 years ago. We did a play called Electricidad, which is an updated myth from Electra. And it was, it's set an ancient myth in contemporary Los Angeles. So these people are brothers and sisters, and she is convincing him to kill their mother, which he's doing right here. So it was quite, not really a comedy, but it was really a very, I thought I was very proud of the show. They did a great job with it. And then we did Chicago, the musical in 2017. It was made into a movie about 20 years ago now. Very famous Razzle Dazzle musical. It was a terrific experience. The students did an amazing job with it. So if you're interested in being a part of City College, this is how you can be in touch with us. We've got a website. We've got a blog. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, or you can email my colleague, Dr. Stone, or myself at any time. So we're grateful that you all are here watching with us. Hopefully, if you wanted to go back and watch the live stream of this, you can take a look at these links. I threw a lot of information at you at once, but you can look at these links and follow up on any of them and ask me any questions. And who knows, maybe some of you will be brave and will show up at auditions tonight. We would love to see you.
That is so wonderful. I mean, Katie, the way that you're explaining it to me, the way that you're presenting the energy, I want to come and do a tryout, even though I know I'm a little
Please
chicken little.
Please do.
But
We would love to have you.
listen, a student. So I'm telling you, you should come and get involved with theater, because it is one of the things that help you to, to find your voice, to let you strut your stuff.
Absolutely.
And just, do your thing in the theater. You remember Tandy, right?
Yes.
So Tandy was a counselor here at San Diego City College, one of our wonderful counselors. And he's transitioned to Los Angeles. He moved, but I don't know if you've seen him, he's doing commercials for Little Caesars Pizza.
Yes.
He's got a series of them. There's 3 of them that he's doing, one by himself, one with one person. And then it's just, I'm so glad to see, because theater was something that he so much loved. And so quick question, leads me to this question do you have to be a City College student to be in one of your productions?
You do not need to be a City College student to audition. Once you're a cast, you need to add the class. There's a 3-unit class that goes along with this. It's drama 242. And we give you an ad code. We haven't, the classes that the hours of the class are when the rehearsals are held. So it's not like Tuesday, Thursday at 11 o'clock. Once you're cast in the show, then that determines when you will be called to rehearsals. And then you can do it that way. But then we give you an ad code and you can add the class. And even if this is the only class that you're taking, you can still take advantage of all of the amazing resources that City College has, like student health and mental health and the food pantry once that's up and running again, and all these kinds of resources.
Yes.
Those are all available for you.
Oh my gosh, sounds so much fun. Honestly, Katie, thanks for your great energy and thanks for coming today. Appreciate you. Best of luck on your productions.
Thank you so much, Lori. All
Thank
right.
you.
And students, welcome. I should have said this at the beginning of my talk. Welcome. You guys are going to love City College. It's a great place to make a home.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Take
y'all.
care. Thank you. Okay, so we have, we're going to transition to our next presenter. I want to say hi, Sylvia Ramirez, my colleague and friend. And so I would like to call her to the area, and I'll leave it for you. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Lori. Thank you for having me. I hope everyone can hear me. I was having a little bit of computer problems a few minutes ago, so hopefully the sound works. As Lori said, my name is Sylvia Ramirez, and I work in the Student Affairs Office, specifically the Scholarship Office. So today I'm going to share my screen and share a few tidbits with you regarding scholarships and how you can prepare yourself to apply for scholarships after your first semester, which would be after December. So we have amazing scholarships unique to San Diego City College students, and they can be found on our website for City, as well as our intake website, sdcity.academicworks.com. If you visit the main page, you'll have access to our scholarship site. So one of the things that I want to invite you to do during your first semester with us is to start an online journal or handwritten journal, or simply take notes about your journey with us here at City College. We want to know what kind of student you are, what kind of struggles you're facing, and also what your successes have been throughout your first semester with us here at City. So I would encourage you to take a pen and paper today, or start a note journal online where you write a little bit about the struggles you might be facing in your first semester, potentially online courses, and also take note of what successes you've had. Even signing up for classes and deciding to come to City is a success in my opinion. The next thing I want you to do is let us know why you chose to come to City, what motivates you to stay in school. I'll also say who motivates you to stay in school. Perhaps you're a parent. Maybe you want to show your children that you are a family that goes to college and attains degrees to move up in the world and also to secure jobs. So let us know who or what motivates you. If you already know what your major is going to be, let us know why you chose that major. It's okay if you don't have a major. Your first year or first semester is usually exploratory, and you get to take a bunch of amazing classes and learn what it is that you want your major to be. Also, let us know what you're passionate about. You could be passionate about a million different things that don't have to do with education, and those passions can also drive you to choose your major or your career path. We want to know if you're an athlete. We want to know if you do volunteer work, or if you work off campus and have dedication to other things off campus. These are all important things for you to notate and think about starting now, so that we can formulate your scholarship as we move closer to scholarship season. The next thing I want to urge you to do and empower you to do is to take a look at your financial aid and review your financial aid and become familiar with what kind of aid you're receiving, what the rules and regulations for that aid is, and how much aid and how many years you will be eligible to use financial aid. I know that this might sound overwhelming and it might sound like I'm asking you to do something huge, but really you do want to know what your financial aid is, because it's free money that allows you to go to school. All financial aid has rules and regulation, and the more you know about your financial aid, the better you can plan your academic journey here with us at City and plan for your transfer if that is something that you are wanting to do. Also, it is important to monitor your GPA. I know that GPA may be new to a lot of people while you're here on campus, But the GPA is the regulation that will allow you to apply for scholarships, and it will allow you to track your journey and make you see how successful you truly are each semester and every single year. GPA requirements come into play when you're applying for scholarships because our donors have specific requirements that you have to meet in order to apply for a scholarship. Don't feel overwhelmed or let that deter you from applying or reviewing scholarships. We have some great scholarship opportunities that start at 2.5. 2.5 is basically a C plus to almost B student. So don't let the GPAs that are listed on there discourage you, but let them empower you to have goals so you know what you're working towards. And if you can't apply to a scholarship this year, but really know that you are a great candidate for it, write that scholarship down along with your academic journal that we've asked you to start, and kind of track what it is you are doing to meet those goals and be eligible to apply to that scholarship. And that right there is a beautiful essay that you can submit to be chosen for the scholarship. So these are a few things that I just wanted to share with you and empower you to do while you're here with us at City, because I know that every single student out there deserves scholarship to help them pay for their schooling. And that's my job here at City. I want to help you write that scholarship essay so you can be awarded funding and not have to tap into your financial aid, or so that you could be ready for that transfer application cost, as well as transferring to a new school and incurring new costs. So thank you, Lori, and thank you everyone here for allowing me to share this space with you and chat with you about scholarships. My email address is listed on our website. So if you have questions specific to you and how you can prepare for scholarships, I'm happy to chat with you via Zoom and kind of guide you through the process.
Sylvia, students that are watching, Sylvia is going to be your best friend as it comes to applying for scholarships. She can set you well on a path that's going to help you to really understand what's necessary to complete, and it's all worth it, because once you do it once, for the rest of your academic career, you'll want to continue to keep up the scholarships, because who doesn't want free money, right? And if you think about it, let's say that you spend an hour writing an essay, right? And the scholarship is even for $250. Well, and if you get it, that means that you earned $250 for that hour. This is amazing. Thank you so much for all the great work that you do, Sylvia. Sylvia is the person you want to connect with at City for your scholarship needs. Thank you so much for coming, Sylvia.
Thank you, Lori. Have a great one, guys. Bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. So we're going to transition. We're going to keep it going with the Student Affairs family here. Our next presenter, I'd like to introduce Marian Rodriguez. She's going to talk to you a little bit about clubs. Thanks for coming, Marian.
Thank you, Lori, for having me. Good afternoon, students. Welcome to City College. My name is Marian Rodriguez, and I work in the Office of Student Affairs, and I'm in charge of the clubs. So I'm going to walk you through our page so you are more familiar with the club page. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share the screen.
Thank you. Well, Marian's pulling that up, students. If you want to get, connectedness with your campus is so important. And the more that you connect with student clubs, in fact, we have another club that's coming right after Marian, which is our Audubon Club. And so I can't wait for you to meet Elisa Chaddock and Christopher Tinoco. But at any rate, Marian's going to tell you all about the clubs that we currently have at City.
Okay, this is I'm going to show you the main page of San Diego City College. When you want to have access to our page, you go to Life at City here, click on clubs, and then you will find everything that you need to know about clubs here. We're talking here about the Interclub Council, which is the ICC, is the clubs. It's a club of clubs. All the clubs go underneath the ICC, and this semester they're going to meet the second Wednesday of every month at 2:30 p.m. The first meeting is going to be September 8th. So if you are interested in knowing what clubs do we have, or if you want to network or meet people and ask, what you should do to join them, you are more than welcome to attend these meetings. Like I said, the first one is going to be September 8th at 2:30 p.m. And here is the Zoom that you can find it in our page. Going a little bit lower, I'm going to show you the club directory, which has a list of clubs that were active last semester. In this directory, you will find the name of the club, the faculty that is advisor for that club, the president, and you can shoot them an email if you're interested in joining them. And here is a club purpose, a synopsis of what the purpose is for that club. These are the clubs that we had last semester. And I'm going to get out of here. And then also, we have, if you, after looking at that list, you don't see anything that you might be interested, even though these clubs are amazing, you can also form your own club. And here is where you can find the application to form a club. And when you're going to form a club, we ask you to watch a mandatory club orientation. The link is here. And it will take you to this, it will take you to this PowerPoint here. And here's my name and my email in case you have questions after watching this. You want to get in contact with me. My name is Mary Rodriguez, and here is my email. I don't know if it is big enough. Lori, can you see it?
I'm looking still at the summary page on the website.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me change. Okay. Thank you, Lori, for letting me know.
No, thank you.
Okay, this is my name and my email. And this is the orientation that everybody has to watch when they want to form a club. Is that big enough, Lori?
Yes, it's perfect. Thank you, Marion.
Okay, so please come and email me, ask me questions. I'll be happy to be working with you. Make sure that you get an advisor that is full-time. If you need to form a club, we have two kinds of clubs, one that is registered and another one that is charter. The difference between those two is the amount of people necessary to open the club. With the register, you only need 6 members. With the other one, you need 10 members, and those 10 members need to have bought the ASG Seeker membership because they can pitch for money to the ASG. Well, if you have more questions, please don't forget to shoot me an email. I'll be happy to see you soon on campus. We're on campus right now, but we're not seeing students, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to that day that we can be all together again.
That's terrific. And I'm sure Mary and I will have our office hours up and posted soon, probably by the end of the week or the beginning of next week, so that we'll start creating time. So if you want to come meet with Marion regarding clubs or me with regard to ASG, they'll be noted. We'll get a beautiful poster that Marion does. Like all the work that Marion does it's my background Zoom, it's her background Zoom. So she's very talented. Thanks so much for stopping by today, Marion. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Marion.
Bye.
Yes. Bye. Hi. Well, we're just in time for our saving the best for last, right? There's that saying. And so this is Professor Lisa Chaddock and 2 of her wonderful students, Karina Ornelas and Christopher Tinoco. And I just want to pass it over. Hey, you guys, I haven't seen you in a while. It's so nice to see your faces. Honestly, I can feel your energy though. Oh, and we have another one. Oh,
Yeah, Maria's joining us from Berkeley.
Great, Maria Lopez Vasquez. Oh my gosh, nice to see you all. Lisa, I'm gonna hand it over to you and your wonderful students.
Hi, all. I'm the advisor. Thank you, Lori, for the Audubon Club on City College campus. We are a chartered campus chapter for National Audubon Society, and we are a climate action club. So we do a lot of activities. We have a lot of things we're doing. Karina is our president. And then Christopher is currently I believe our secretary or treasurer. Anyway, I'm trying to talk him into VP this year. Maria has just left our club and gone to Berkeley, but she was still so excited that she wanted to talk about her experience. So if I'd like to kind of hand it over to them, if I could.
Absolutely. Who's first so I can spotlight them?
How about Chris?
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, hi. Chris.
Hi everyone. Hi all students out there watching this this video. I'm also a student here, and one good thing about any clubs in San Diego City College is representation. You know, us being students, sometimes we feel like, okay, we cannot voice our what we feel or what we enjoy about, but no, we're actually being heard, especially in City College. As you see, I hope you can see that City College is so diverse. It's a diverse college, and San Diego Audubon is one of the diverse club in City College, and there's more. SACNAS is there as well. The Nursing Association is there as well. So I cannot emphasize it or put the emphasis in there more, but this is good. Club and being represented is good. Me personally, what I've gotten from San Diego City College Audubon Club is I was able to meet a lot of people that has the same or they envision the same thing, about environmental oh man, I'm saying a lot. So they think about environment. At first, we only focus on birds, but then actually bigger than that. It's bigger than watching how many birds is in the campus, how many monarch butterflies is in the campus, because those things actually tells you bigger things. And and I hope we can share with you guys. I hope you can follow us and join our club too, San Diego City College Audubon. We have it in Facebook. So and hope to see you all soon in the campus.
Thank you so much, Chris. It's nice to see your smiling face. I miss seeing you on campus at our interclub council meetings. My goodness. But I have to say, it's so welcoming. I feel so happy to see you, all of you, honestly. So Maria or Karina, who wants to go next? Okay,
I guess
Maria.
I'll go next. So I just want to mention that the club has done an amazing job at making you feel welcome and being actually part of something that is much, much more greater. I feel that if you have some kind of an interest for nature, for the birds, for the ecosystem, you should like maybe join for one time and see how you feel, see how things go, and I'm sure that you're gonna feel very welcomed and happy to be among people that care about the same things that you care. That's wonderful. So I encourage anyone and everyone to go check it out.
Thank you, Maria.
Maria, are you at Berkeley right now? Oh,
Yes, I
my
am.
Gosh.
I am in between classes.
Congratulations.
Thank
Say
you.
again, what are you doing?
I'm in between classes
Oh my
right
God.
now. I didn't want to miss this opportunity to actually do something for the club that has done a lot for me.
Oh, thank you so much.
We appreciate you coming. Congratulations on Berkeley. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. And then, praying and hoping that I know that you'll have a productive semester and your time there. Oh, make it count. I can't wait to see you come back to City and tell us all about it. Thank you so much. Okay. And so, Karina, we're going to ask you to come on next. Thank you so much for joining us.
So hello everyone. So I just want to invite you to join this club because this club is amazing. So you love outdoor being allow different people that get your hands dirty and just have fun. Just come join us because it's like a wonderful experience. Also, like for me, I study psychology, so being part of this club has made me realize more than anything that I just want to continue study that, and also that I just started the love birds and butterflies. Like on Tuesday, I come to the campus for the class. There were like a bunch of butterflies, and it felt like so beautiful to be back on the campus and see all the butterflies. Even that the garden is a little mess right now, but we need to get back on track to make everything back better. And sorry for the trolley. So yeah.
That's all right. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Karina.
Thank you, Karina.
I'd like to share that this club has been amazing. They were given at Milwaukee, we went to Milwaukee in 2019 and they received the Campus Chapter of the Year Award for National Audubon, which I'm so proud of them. This is a great group of students and they have so many things on their plate this semester between working at Otay Valley Regional Park to restore that park and make it a place where everybody can enjoy it. There is also the project of putting a mural on campus for birds and for the environment. We're going to show off some of the endangered species. And then there's another project to put some bird tape, some collision tape on the Child Development Center so they stop getting bird strikes. So there's all kinds of things. And then, of course, our garden is that we're going to get back on campus and actually restore our garden because it's been a year and a half and it's a little weedy. So it's weedy with non-native species that we don't want. So the other thing is 6 of our club members are involved with the San Diego Audubon Society. They're employees now. And they are working on things like a seed library, a native seed library, like the little ones you see around town for books. We're going to put native seed libraries and we got a grant to do that. There are so many projects and so many fun things. And then the other thing is in the spring, you can join the advocacy training, and that is free through San Diego Audubon, and they train 20 students a semester free of charge. And you do a project. That's how we got the seed garden and all of these other things. But it is a way to really understand how to affect change and speak to our mayor. You go to talk to the mayor, you talk to the city council, you get involved in actual advocacy to make a difference about climate change and species.
Wow.
Oh, and don't forget the convention. I almost forgot. In next summer, we're going to go to Tacoma, Washington, and we've started a train idea where all of the chapters from California are going to go up by train instead of taking an airplane. So we lower the carbon footprint and we're all going to ride together. And I'm looking for grant money everywhere I can because I want to take at least 10 students, if not more. And National usually gives us some scholarships to get students up there, but I want to get as many students as possible up to Tacoma, Washington.
Wow, that is phenomenal. Lisa, you do so much wonderful work with your students. The Audubon Club is one of our most active and award-winning clubs on campus. And so students, if you're watching this and you're thinking that, you know, you love nature, you love birds, you love butterflies, you are concerned about our environment, this is where you want to be. If you want to learn to advocate, have your voices heard, and be among like-minded thinkers to make a change, real change, I invite you to please consider joining our Audubon Club, because I'm telling you, you're going to meet new people that are going to, you won't even understand what's going on, because you'll get so connected up that you didn't like, how did I not ever be a part of these things? And then so you don't know until you try. So I really hope that you truly consider getting connected with our Audubon Society here at San Diego City College. You have a wonderful advisor, and look at all your wonderful, look.
One other thing.
Yeah.
That San Diego Audubon has said that any student that joins the club this year will get a free membership for San Diego Audubon Society. And that means getting the Sketches magazine 4 times a year and access to all of their free field trips and things. And if they want to volunteer with San Diego Audubon as an ambassador, they will get their field trips free, including those with the Bird Festival. And those are things like to the boat trips and the trip out to Salton Sea. So thought I'd add that too.
Well, that's so exciting. If it wasn't already tantalizing, I mean, it makes me want to just, you know, join Audubon. I mean, it's the wonderful things that you're doing that is just making a difference in our communities. And we appreciate you and we thank you so much. Students, if you're wanting to get involved during your stay at San Diego City College in your journey, this is where you want to join. You want to join a club that has, that you can meet other people that think like you and that become a support system and like a family. Because who else gets transferred to Berkeley and says, I'm in between classes, but hey, I want to do this. That is phenomenal. Chris has been there for a while. Karina, I know your names because you've been here at City College and you're thriving. And so if you want to thrive too, if you're watching this, please connect with our Audubon Club. And you can find their contact information at our club website that Marianne just showed you. There's a list of clubs and they're right up there. And I encourage you to consider joining.
Can I share a screen for a second?
Absolutely.
Where is theirs? I want to show you, that's the Audubon Club last year at the festival, the Bird Festival. And now I can't find it. Up here. Nope. Well, I've got this in the way, so I don't think, there we go, here. This is our Audubon Club here, and that's our logo. And that's the logo that's going to go on our t-shirts that we have coming. So.
Oh my God. Well, I want to buy one because they're beautiful.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, that's a good fundraiser.
There you go. So
that's a great fundraiser.
So that's the other, I mean, we're up to so many things. We have probably close to 100 students in the club and we want you. So
thank you all for coming. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you for speaking with our students out there. I wish you all a really productive and successful semester. And I want to hear more. I can't wait to hear more about what you guys are doing throughout the semester.
Thank you so much, Lori, for this opportunity. We want to get the word out every place we can. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. Good luck to you up there at Berkeley. Excuse me. I'm just saying, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all of you, actually. So students out there, thank you so much for joining us over the past couple of days with San Diego City College's Welcome Week. I just want to say that you are in really good hands. We want you here at San Diego City College. We're so glad that you chose us. And again, we really choose you. Can't wait to see you around on a Zoom, maybe on campus. But I can't really wait for us to start up our campus programming again. So, but for now, we are live on YouTube, and you'll see us in Zoom meetings. And so welcome to San Diego City College. If you have any questions or you need anything, please contact me. I'm at Lori Oldham, LOLDHAM @sdccd.edu. So until next time, have a great night, everybody. Have a great semester. Wishing you all the best.